Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Jedi Survivor. Um, Hopefully, this part's going to be a little less of a pain in the ass than the last one was. Let's see. We're going to the data bank because we're going to read some stuff, right? Jeddah meteorology. The cold deserts of Jeddah are prone to extreme weather events. The most common of which is the sandstorm, loose desert sand whipped up by the winds that howl through valleys and down from the mountains, forms into an abrasive flurry. They are to be avoided at all costs. Such as their power, they will strip the plating from any ship caught in their path. Yeah, alright. So we made our way from here. Sheltered Hollow. There's a chest and a treasure somewhere around here. And this is, yeah. Okay. Well, there's nothing else back over here. Another stim canister.
Let's hope we don't need it. Well, we survived our first storm together.
Yes, we did.
I'm glad we got to see each other again. How long are you staying on Jeddah?
I don't know. But I am excited to see Grease. How is he these days?
Not bad. He opened up a cantina. Hyloon Saloon.
He named it after his great-grandmother.
Nothing's more important to Grease than family.
Oh, there, is there? Let me see here. It just kind of looks like there's like a... No, there's not. Alright, so there's still a treasure somewhere. Alright, it's not here. She has it so easy. She can just like teleport and shit. Oh, treasure, where the fuck are you? That's one where I'm not very good at, I gotta see. I've already, like, missed it somehow. Somehow I've missed it. After checking everything, I missed it. I said, I can't see that kind of shit. So, it's pointless to me.
Hello, my friend. It's so very good to see you again.
Oh, Cordova!
Master Cordova. It's an honor. I Never thought I'd meet you in person.
Yeah, we saw all of your videos.
The honor is mine, Cal. Sears told me everything. You have demonstrated great bravery and wisdom in the face of overwhelming adversity.
Well, I had all of your videos to help me.
Well,
I guess you could say, you know,
The Empire has
Jedi
fallen in the
knowledge.
ruins. We'll have to find another rendezvous point.
Unfortunate. But at least the storm covered your tracks. Come, let me escort you inside.
Master Cordova, did you find the Zephyr?
Oh, they have blasters
Only
too.
faint traces of their passage, heading deep into the unknown regions.
Sorry to hear that.
As it goes. Ultimately, that failure inspired me to seek out other Jedi survivors. That search led me back to my old apprentice.
Well, you know, it's without you, we wouldn't have been able to find the holocron.
How have you been faring, Cal?
That doesn't sound good.
I've had a few scrapes, but I'm still breathing.
And I'm glad for it. I heard some news about a Jedi terrorist on Coruscant not long ago.
Gee.
You were on Coruscant? Well, the Mantis looks like it's seen better days.
You should see the other guys.
Yeah, it looks like shit, doesn't it?
Coming.
I have a feeling this is probably where I'm going to be able to customize the Mantis.
You don't want to keep Seer waiting, do you?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do, indeed. Listen, I want to look around, alright? There could be shit hiding somewhere, and then I'm going to have to trek back, you know, after 15 hours to find it, and not even remember it's there.
Yes. Well, the Empire's presence has grown these past years. They are much too strong to fight directly, but we do what we can.
It's locked.
Okay,
Mustn't keep CO waiting.
well, I'll keep Seer waiting if I want.
It is critical, of course, that our work remains secret.
What work exactly?
Better to ask Seer yourself. Meanwhile, Marin and I will greet our new arrivals. So, how was the desert?
Cold, stormy, and too many Imperials.
Not my preferred weather for.
Back from an unsuccessful journey to locate the Zepho, Eno Cordova has returned to his former apprentice's side, determined to aid her however he can.
Yes. But more common by the day. Where did you weather the storm?
A cave past the old market. Our Spammel friend showed us the way.
You've a habit for making new friends wherever you go.
A survival instinct, perhaps.
I intercepted some Imperial communications. Your reputation is growing.
Was there fear in their voices?
Quite a bit, yes.
Good. How are you feeling?
Better. That tea you brought me was wonderful.
So there's a little path down there. Okay.
Reeves must be in the kitchen. We'll meet up with him later.
Little training dummy.
Can't go this way.
Well, there's an elevator there, so we're just gonna have to come back from the top, I guess. Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I got a phone call from my doctor's office. Whoa! Shit. I was wondering how I was going to get in here. And I saw that. Alright, the archive. Yeah, Seer doesn't have any hair anymore.
Just keep trying. It's not like Brother Armai is to break contact.
But you know, Deborah Wilson never... I don't think Deborah Wilson's had hair in, like, who knows how many years, so...
Cal Kestis.
Hi.
Welcome to Jeddah. I knew the storm wouldn't deter you.
We're rebuilding the temple archives.
We're trying. As long as this knowledge remains, the legacy of the Jedi survives.
It's incredible. But something tells me there's more to this than just holobooks.
Yes. We're a part of a network, known as the Hidden Path. We provide safe passage and new identities to those who have been persecuted by the Empire.
Hunted by the Empire, like Jedi survivors?
Very few.
Yeah, that's the name of the game, Cal. Good job.
But yes.
You said it.
And Force sensitives, and those who help them.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked. Besides, I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
I wanted to prove to the galaxy that the Empire isn't invulnerable. That you can resist. That you have to fight if things are gonna get better.
Well, I mean, I'm the only Jedi out there right now. All the rest are,
Just listen to the
like,
propaganda
hiding,
they pretend
so...
free anyways.
I'm the only open Jedi.
You chose a hard path.
I came out of the Jedi closet to,
Well,
expose my true
while
Jedi
the Empire's
nature.
trained its eyes on you, we've been able to build the network, find allies, and save lives.
When you left, you'd just given up. I was wrong.
Cal, you were just a child when they sent you off to war. You know, there was a time when I remember that the Jedi were more than just weapons. But we both have our roles to play in this struggle.
But that's why I'm here. Seer.
Well, you get a load of this. Hey, Seer, you can't say it ain't short of personality, but kind of creepy, though.
Well, it's good to see you two, Grease. Well, hello, BD.
Okay.
So, how was your time in the desert?
The storm covered our tracks, but the Empire destroyed one of your speeders.
It's a small price to pay for everybody's safe arrival. And who's this?
This is Bodokuna. He's a friend.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
This hunk of trouble.
Hey, Bode, stay away from Marin.
We're all together.
Yes. Now, what brings you all to Jeddah?
We're searching for a lost planet. Tanalorr, you ever...
Oh yeah, wait till you hear about
On the
this
other
shit.
side of a deadly nebula called the Kobo Abyss.
Well, our archives are far from complete, but I'm sure Master Corto is up to the task.
With pleasure. The trouble is, we're not the only ones looking for this place.
I knew this was sounding too easy.
Guy's name is Dagan Gera. He was a Jedi. Now he leads a band of raiders on the Outer Rim. There's an old temple there. Dagan intends to reclaim it.
A Jedi temple out of the reach of the Empire could mean that there's information there that we don't have in the archive.
I believe I have something. Oh, you're too kind, BD. I'll start with the bad news.
Well, boy, this guy knows his audience.
I have no information related to crossing the Kobo Abyss. However,
course.
I found two mentions of this Dagan Gera. He had a retreat on Kobo, and records show him frequently visiting a laboratory on its moon.
Okay, we'll check him out.
If you find anything, bring it to me. I am happy to assist further.
Thank you. Both of you.
You're welcome, Cal. I hope you find what you're searching for.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
All right. Meet the masters. Okay, so research Tanalore.
I will escort you back to the mansions.
We got a couple
So
things.
you're not joining us?
I cannot.
We got this here. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on a sec. Guess not.
I suppose.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we read that one. About Seer's base. For her hideout, Seer chose the site of an old anchorite monastery located in the Narcos Highlands. Although the site has been expanded to over 10 times its original size, some of the old mountain tunnels still remain. Deep beneath the sands, the base enjoys natural protection against desert storms as well as Imperial scanners. Shrouded in secrecy, the hidden path provides safe passage to new identities and new identities to those persecuted by the Empire, including force sensitives and political targets. Various safe houses connect the path, and communication is limited to those possessing ever-changing contact codes. Yeah, okay. Seer, surrounded by her anchorites. Seer agenda intends to rebuild Jedi Archive. Seer understands the roots of Cal's relentless fight against the Empire, but she has chosen a different path to preserve the Order's teachings, as well as safeguarding the next generation of Force sensitives through the hidden path. Right, yeah, reunion. Jedi Faiths. From the Narcos anchorites to the central Isopter, Jeddah is home to a variety of religious groups. Though their beliefs differ drastically, most see the Pilgrim Moon to be the place of particular significance to both the Force and the galaxy. Alright, so we have two things that we can do. Research Tanalore on the Shattered Moon, and research Tanalore on Kobo via the Stone Spires.
You have both studied Oisin's lemma?
Yes, sister.
Indeed, sister.
Then perhaps you will explain to me the paradox of the thing.
Oisin explores the antinomy of enlightenment. It's a paradox about the inevitability of cycles.
Well, they're just going to talk about their religion.
Enlightenment is defined as cycle breaking, but for the canons, enlightenment is to suck the cycle. The more we strive to break the cycle, the more we embody it. But in accepting it, we become enlightened, thereby breaking the cycle.
Alright, let's let
Must have been
that.
here for centuries.
These little doors.
Don't think we can slice that.
Yeah, no. Okay, and then we have this door over here.
Master Cordova requested a translation of a later form of the allocution.
Which form?
The Plainsong brother.
Curious. Very well. Furnish him with the latest reduction.
It isn't my place, brother, but I must request clarification. Why are we granting
Great find.
Alright, another scroll.
rituals without spiders?
Alright, well, we're not getting through here.
Besides, he is here on Master King's auspices.
Glad you didn't have to fly through that storm. So, How's it feel to be piloting the Mantis again?
Like being home.
Then why the long face?
It's been too long. My pilot instincts are all off.
I know how hard it is trying to relearn skills you put to the side.
I guess so, huh? Still, I regret ever walking away from the Mantis. Keep thinking I'm gonna slip up.
You walked away when you needed to. I know you'll pick it back up in no time.
Okay. You're a good friend, Cal. This new arm is gonna make piloting a little different. But I'll get there. Master Cordova's got the answers, not me. Talk to one of them.
Just finishing up your dialogue.
So where are we headed first? Back to Kobo? Or its moon?
Probably the retreat.
I think we should check out the High Republic settlement first.
Yeah, let's scope it out. Dagan Gera was bound to leave something behind. Ready to roll out when you are.
Ah, Cal. I was hoping we could speak about something. There is a site, quite an ancient one at that, in the northern desert. I visited it during my early days on Jeddah, before the Empire's presence grew.
What kind of site?
One built by those who revered Force users. We know little about them, but I found the experience quite fascinating. Perhaps you will too.
We'll check it out.
Alright.
Cal, my friend, have you made the acquaintance of Sister Task?
Don't think I have.
You ought to introduce yourself. She's our chief archivist, and though I doubt she'd admit it, she seems eager to meet you.
I'll stop by.
Very good. Just remember to mind your manners. She's Narcus, through and through.
Have you explored any of the ruins on Jeddah?
I have. Quite fascinating. Though my research was cut short due to the growing Imperial presence. Now it's too risky to venture outside, and we send communications only when absolutely necessary. That is why I could not tell you that I returned, my friend. My sincerest apologies.
We're just glad you're okay.
Please, let me know how your field research expedition goes, my friends.
Cordova said he found you while he was seeking other Jedi survivors.
Yes. Hard to believe that it brought us together once again after all this time.
Could have used that luck when we were hunting for the holocron.
I know. Luck or fate. I'm just happy my master is alive and here with us.
Yeah.
I'm determined as ever to tend to the Jedi legacy and resist the Empire. Have a look around the archive, Cal. We'll talk later.
Okay. For shop, huh? Where the hell is this?
Sister, were you persuaded by the fifth corollary?
Persuaded? Perhaps not, though I was moved. The poetry was inspired.
It's like...
Tragically, it failed. Fatally, to present a consistent alternative.
I may need to revisit it.
The shop's right here.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Seer and I have been through a lot together.
Jeddah is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
We are in your debt, Noble One.
I meant to ask.
You are curious to learn more about the masked hermits helping your mentor, hmm?
Sister Task, a member of the Anchorites, a religious order focused on the preservation of knowledge.
I am.
We are the Narcus Anchorites. We study and venerate the Force as it manifests through knowledge.
You're scholars?
We gather knowledge, much like other scholars, yes. But our labor is driven by the belief that knowledge expresses universal truth. Through wisdom, we seek to perceive the formless pattern of the Force. Do you understand?
I understand describing the Force as a formless pattern, although that isn't my perception of it.
Indeed. Nor do we experience the Force as you do, Noble One.
Why do anchorites wear masks?
Why does a Jedi carry a lightsaber?
It's useful. It's a tool.
Yes. Why else?
It's a symbol.
Very good. Our masks protect us from the sands, from raw winds. But so do they symbolize our vows of anonymity.
That's some vow.
Some vow indeed.
Ah! She's not holding her book anymore.
Can't hurt to take a look, right?
Alright, so... She's got some,
That would naturally attract you.
Justice. Oh, I like that. Imperial. Jedi paint.
You know what you need. Take it.
Soft leather.
Looks good to me.
Thank you. The knowledge you've saved is invaluable.
This will be useful.
The
There we
wisdom
go.
you've recovered is a boon to us all.
Good time to review our gear.
Alright, let me see here. I do... I'm gonna do materials here. Plastoid red. Imperial chrome. You know, the plastoid red might look pretty cool. The black accent. Do the let's do the chrome. Then for grip, do black on the grip as well. That's pretty cool. I do want to change out the, I do want to change these out though. Yeah, we'll do the diligence. We'll do that. Change that to that. Yeah, let's do this one. And then let's do a white blade. Shall we? That looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and change Cal's outfit up as well, I think. Yeah, I kind of want to wear this jacket. Shirt. I like the tactical. Let's just change it to have like, here we go, the red gloves, pants. I actually think that these pants also work with these. Let's do the red. There we go. Right.
You're the traveler. Have you found any systems outside the Empire's range?
Not that I have come across.
There are countless ruins scattered across the high desert. One of them could be a perfect safe house for the Path.
For reuniting, Sierra and Marin discuss how the Path might find a safe place on Jeddah. Alright, does this go up? It does. Okay, so we have all this shit up here as well. Tons of ways through. Oh, I think I need to bring both of them, huh? Gotta bring them both up here. Here we go.
Don't you look at that?
So what was the point of this? Why have a door that has like 2 locks on it? I don't understand what the point of that was.
The way is sealed, Outlander. I'm sorry, Jedi. The gate must remain closed. Imperial patrols have been spotted in the region.
I understand.
The patrols should pass soon. When they do, you will be free to come and go as you please.
Okay. Desert passages. Oh, we got a speeder bike? We got another legendary chest. Solar.
Old Aerotech speeder bikes. Never got to ride one.
I have a feeling we will sometime. You can see this looks like it leads out to the open desert to explore, so I have a feeling we will use that.
Report, sister.
We spotted 2 more patrols on the ridge.
What was that?
Back south. They're missed one of our White House caches.
Ah, noble Jedi. Welcome to our archive.
Thanks. It's impressive. What are you working on?
Just studying these totems, recovered from nearby ruins. Many relics have survived the ages, but lifetimes spent unshielded from the desert have scattered much wisdom to the sands.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Nobody ever learned by finding what they were looking for. Only by choosing to look for the right things. But you know as
Yeah,
much.
we got it. You speak in riddles.
Seer speaks highly of you, you know.
She gives me a lot of credit.
Perhaps, but then she is not one to inflate the truth. We Narcus might say that the two of you are united by a concordant thread.
You'll have to explain that one.
Fibers are strongest when braided into rope, yes? Her strength is yours, and vice versa. You understand?
Think so. I've learned a lot from Seer.
That much is evident.
Okay. Well, that's it down here for now. We can't go into this door. Alright, so let's take the elevator back down. I guess we're leaving. Did I not get this? Just echo right here.
So good to see you, Merrin. What brings you to Jedi?
I came across a group during my travels. Their goal is to hide Force sensitives from the Empire. Have you ever heard of the Hidden Path?
You seem...
After a long time apart, Seer and Merrin reconnect. A newfound sense of purpose seems to draw them together, even after much time apart.
agitated, sister. A new acquisition, perhaps.
The Talayan hypothesis barely slept since it arrived.
Okay. I think we've done everything else pretty much here, so...
How did you and the Anchorites end up building this archive?
Well, we began our work in the holy city of Nijeda, preserving whatever we could find of the Jedi tradition.
Sounds like a dangerous place to collect outlawed teachings.
Too dangerous. After one too many close calls with the Empire, I convinced the Narcus to relocate here. We found this abandoned monastery. We set about building everything you see.
I can't believe you did all this in only a couple of years.
Well, it's been hard work, but once I understood my calling, I had to answer it.
That you did. It hurt when you left. Felt like you quit on us in the middle of a fight.
I know.
But you were trying to restore the Order. Rebuild what was lost. The fight was never your goal.
Are you so sure it's yours? The archive is growing, but there is still much work to do.
I'll leave you to it.
I'll be here, Cal.
So I understand you've been trying to fight the Empire on your own.
I had some help from a few friends.
And where are they now?
They're dead.
I see.
They're all dead.
Well, you're nothing if not brave, Cal. And from what Seer tells me, willing to put your life on the line for those you love. Just remember, the Empire will twist our actions, however noble, to serve their aims.
I'll remember that, Master Cordova.
Alright, so that rumor is out here, which we can't get to currently.
You know, I never thought you'd end up as a librarian.
And I never thought you'd settle down and run a saloon. That's quite a change of pace. And a lot of responsibility.
Hey, Cal, hold on. I've had this since I started freelancing. It's gotten me out of some bad situations.
Oh yeah, I forgot you get a gun.
It's Marin, right?
Hey.
Well, I could get another one if you think you might want.
No need. Both.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Stay away from my girlfriend, Bode.
My master always frowned upon.
Cal doesn't have much. He's got one girl that loves him, and he's got one good friend. That's all he needs.
It's us against the galaxy, Cal. We've got to use every advantage we can find against the Empire.
Thanks, Bode.
I got me a gun now.
I'll show you how to use it.
Alright, so this is a blaster stance. It's pretty cool.
A real stormtrooper won't stay still.
Gotta start somewhere. There you go.
Not bad.
So, how long have you been working for Seer?
I do not work for Seer.
To repair, you get ammo back. That seems kind of weird.
Cal does not like stormtroopers. Impressive.
I think you got it, Cal.
Alright. You know what? Since we have, since it's a single stance, let's do this. So the power goes down, but the speed, range go up, and the defense is the same. Alright. Let me try that. I'm assuming that there's probably like a upgrade. There's probably like an upgraded recharge for your blaster. Let's see here. So flying lunge. Yeah, see, reduces time to a fully charged blaster shot. Just for an enemy hits to blast them away. Multiple targets at once. Yeah, rapidly replenishing ammunition. Yeah, there you go. Increases maximum blaster ammunition by 3. Gain additional ammunition each time you strike an enemy with the lightsaber. Okay, yeah, see, so there is stuff for it.
Time for an upgrade.
Is there any? Okay, so there is blaster stuff to customize as well. Oh, that's right, because there's the Han Solo stuff. That's right. Combustion. Yeah, so you can. What's that for? Oh. Yeah. I actually like this one. Makes it look like a Magnum. It's a Han Solo Magnum. See, it's like Han Solo's blaster, but I put a Magnum on it. I put a Magnum barrel on there. That actually looks pretty cool on there as well. All right, materials. Let's see here. Electrum plated, bronzium.
Seems durable, right?
I mean, I like a pristine starter non-metal. Just leather gun.
Could be a good look.
Silver alloy. Plastoid white. This will look kind of cool. And make it green. Well, let's see. So what is the accent? The grip. I do like the grill wood for the grip. Actually, you know what? Pearl grips would be pretty cool in this. Accent. First of all, let's decide what we're going to do as primary. I think that I actually think that this would look pretty cool. But, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the joined. Actually, I'm going to do the joined blue copper. And for secondary, we don't have like any copper. We do have the bronzium though. Do the red. Yeah, let's do the bronzium on this. The accent, I think we'll also do bronzium, yeah. There we go. Pristine.
Ergonomic and effective.
Pew pew, bitch. All right, well.
It's nice seeing you again, Merrin.
You too, Cal. Good luck. Perhaps I will still be here when you return.
Hope so. I can't believe Master Cordova is really here. All that time following in his footsteps.
I have enjoyed getting to know him. I've never met a Jedi with a better sense of humor.
You've only met me and Seer.
That's right. Keep your eyes out for the Empire.
This is a smart operation Seer's put together.
Why do you say that?
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the Anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
Yeah, you can see how Sears managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck, keeping so much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
You two have that in common. Stay alert out there.
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
Ready to move?
So I think we'll do, we'll go back to Kobo first since we were already there.
Kobo bound.
And, investigate that first.
Maybe those anchorites aren't so bad after all.
Didn't you call them weirdos?
That was before Seer told me they're helping those poor refugees hide from the Empire.
That right?
Yeah, working with the group called the Hidden Path. Real hush-hush stuff, so keep it in the family.
Understood. Seems like you've got a nice crew. Well, former crew. You know what I mean.
Do I? So, Cordova thinks we'll find out how to cross the abyss by tracking down Dagon's old haunts?
That's right. You ever been there?
Once. Used to be a settlement. Now it's just a bunch of crumbling stone spires and creepy ruins. Time to land. Get up here.
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement past the east side of the valley. Let's go check it out.
Okay, so it's over here, yeah. Ah, yes, where this is, I remember. We still have like plenty of stuff to explore here as well. Okay. Oh yeah, that's back on Jeddah. Never mind. Alright, so we're gonna need to fast travel.
Hello there.
Hey, got a proposition for you.
What?
You interested in the opportunity of a lifetime?
Maybe. Let's hear it.
Some folks ventured into the mine just down yonder. No one's heard from them since.
Already been. Took down a Rancor there, but I didn't find any prospectors.
So let me get this straight. No Rancor, no survivors, no competition? That priorite's mine for the taking.
Oh, I took that
You
too.
didn't care about those prospectors, did you? You just wanted the priorite.
I'm gonna level with ya. Yes, and now that mine's all mine.
Better be careful. Who knows if there's another Rancor down there.
You're just yanking my chain, right? Right?
Don't know, never tell you. Yeah, I was wondering if I could get up into that that area. It's like go up and around. Yeah, it's up here, right? There we go. There's another one of these up here. Night night. Ah, we got the hunter jacket now as well.
Got something, buddy? Good job.
Garako Sanctuary. Garako construct nests in the most advantageous areas, protected from the harsh elements, with as wide and visible as an approach as possible. Typically, only the female Garako remains in the nest to rest and protect any young, while the male spends time hunting for food. What's the L1 for? Before I do that, got this.
Not a bad sound. Sampling this for sure. But it's missing something. There we go.
Ash and their faith. Yeah, you don't need to tell me. Are some of Kobo's most eccentric newcomers. It's not unheard of for them to be found in often unsafe locations around the valley, sampling whatever sound catches their curiosity. Okay. Well, I was going to fast travel, but seems to be no point now. It's just be a pointless run all the way back. Huh?
You're friends with Grease, right?
Yeah.
If he asks about the 50 credits, say, may or may not owe him, tell him I left the planet.
I think I'll stay out of this.
Well, if you won't lie for strangers, who will you lie for?
Thanks, BD.
So we got a security droid enforcer. They're the white ones. Okay, so we're going around the other side.
We should be getting pretty close. I don't see anything like a settlement, though. That's the way through. Let's do it.
What the fuck? Okay, so this is where a couple parts ago we were talking about to. There's not like any, not like anything down here, is there? Okay. Does not look like it. Oh, it's this guy again. Hello.
Let's keep our distance this time.
It fills up your blaster stuff as well. All right, let's go over here. Alright, what we got over here? This leads... Is there anything here? Okay, well there's an echo. Oh no, another Turgle encounter.
He's dead. I gotta get out of here.
Dark Waters. Turgle and Raider got into an accidental altercation, and the result of which is a strain on Turgle's conscience that cannot be easily erased.
I hear you, BD. Let's see.
Cage Neko. When the Bedlam Raiders came to Kobo, they squeezed the local economy in the hopes of quick credit. They thought first to use Neko as pack animals, but found them insufficient next to the retrofitted technology of their new Lucre Hulk. It was not in their nature, however, to free their now redundant beasts.
Why did they assign me with a BX droid? I can take down this Jedi just fine by myself.
Hey, not bad.
Tactics are inaccurate. You have a high risk of failure.
That's it. Kill the intruder. It's always up.
Bye-bye. Alright, so this just leads back up to here. There's a shortcut up here as well, it seems. There's that up there. I'm supposed to get there from here, though, aren't I? Oh, he was running to the table. I was wondering what he was doing. There we go. That's really all I went up there for. I know some, like some of these areas have like shortcuts that I haven't got or whatever, but for the most part, they're virtually done. Well, the blaster works good on like weaker enemies from a distance, but the question is how the blaster is going to work in tandem with everything else. Because it seems to me like some of these, like in all honesty, I think the idea of these different stances, and I don't have them all yet. I know that there's still like another one. Like the question is, how useful is it going to be to actually upgrade half of these stances? Because there's 5 of them in total. So I don't know. It just seems like, what's the point, I guess? Alright, well.
This place is in ruins.
Devastated settlement. God, it's the second time now. Are you part of the asshole brigade, sir?
Bounty hunter.
Oh.
Haxian Brood tracked us down.
Oh, okay. Well, even better. You have to scan him either. Oh, it's her.
Oh, nicely done. Name's Cage Vander.
Yeah, you're back at the
Mudscuffer picked up your trail outside the outpost.
the saloon.
Cal. Sounds like you've been watching us.
We've all been watching, Cal. Not every newcomer introduces themselves by taking down one of Ravis's boys, which
She's like a
by the
Kit
way,
Fisto version of Cad
a
Bane.
big entrance.
Thanks.
The cowboy hat.
So what do you want?
What I want, Cal, is to reward you for every one of these that you take down.
Fair enough.
Not the only one who came to Kobo for a little peace and quiet. Take these off, bounty hunters, and I'll trade you something nice.
So he was Haxian Brood. More bound to be on the way.
Exactly. Lucky for you. I've got eyes and ears about. Drop by the saloon, and I'll help you get a jump on those hunters.
All right. I'll think it over. Everybody's got rockets except me.
Yeah, no shit, right? Who gives a puck? Bounties can now be tracked to the journey screen. Undone targets improve yourself or oh, hell yeah.
Look what we found.
Alright, so we got a bounty puck for myself. We got all those now. Alright. So all undiscovered. Oh, that's a guy. That guy's a robot. Some of these are like bots. All right, so Korej Lim. Korej Lim and his jetpack came to the attention of Sork Tormo when he inadvertently ignited the crime lord's Alderaanian rug. Sork took a shine to Lim's exuberant pyrotechnics, and after proving himself in the fighting pits of Ordo Eris, became one of Sork's top henchmen. All right. Did I read about the cage, Nico? Yeah, I did. About Stone Spires. In the age of the High Republic, both scientists and Jedi worked together in an attempt to crack the mysteries of the planet, its stellar anomaly, and its unique physical matter. While their work was system-wide, uh, primarily their primarily habitation was a village. Okay, I feel like that's written wrong. Nested on the far side of the Central Valley. However, in the aftermath of the calamity that devastated the planet, the site of the settlement was obliterated, collapsing into molten lava that rose from below. It is now a collection of precarious outcroppings. The Kobo locals have come to refer to these clinging ruins as the Stone Spires. Axiom Brood is a crime syndicate led by the idiosyncratic Sork Tormo from his meteor base of Ordo Eris. Axiom Brood hunters prove their loyalty to the cause by cybernetically enhancing themselves, usually by removing one of their organic limbs to replace it with a cybernetic one. And Cage Vanda? After seeing Cal dispatched with a Haxian Brood bounty hunter sent by Sork Tormo, Cage serves as Cal's handler as he takes on targets seeking the Jedi Knight.
Come on, buddy. We still gotta find Dagon's retreat. Let's check it out.
There we go, Haxian Brood Grenadier.
So you didn't feel like helping me out there?
For free? I don't think so. Pretty smooth moves back there.
Thanks.
You might make a decent bounty hunter. Still here? What are you looking for?
I'm not telling a bounty hunter.
Retired bounty hunter, I said. But suit yourself. I wouldn't tell you either.
Okay. Well, that's that. So in here, we have a door that won't open because we don't have that. I don't have the little ball to open this.
Feel the planet and everything connected. Then reach out.
I think there. I felt it.
Just so. Very good, Padawan.
The Jedi saw opportunities in all things, even a harsh world like Kobo. To truly understand the ever-expanding Republic, the Jedi needed to absorb all they could and teach their Padawans the same. Is that a box over there? It is. There's a literally a box sitting on that rock over there. All right. So we're not getting through here. There is this path up here as well. Oh, okay, well. You're like, just. I guess it's supposed to be a window there, but yeah, we need something to break this with.
Maybe I'll just smash this stupid thing apart.
As centuries passed since the Republic abandoned Kobo, so did the knowledge of the specialized technology. To newcomers, such objects were unknowable. The real question is, how are we supposed to break this stuff if we don't have the power? Are we going to be able to harness that power, like, at all? Is that the idea?
This has got to be the place Cordova was talking about.
All right.
Ready to go. We're not the only ones looking for something here. Think it could be Dagon?
I don't know.
Coupler. Power source should be nearby.
What? So I need a sphere to go in here, but then you can like aim it? Is that the whole idea of this? Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Welcome, Jedi.
Is that Centauri Kree?
I'm completely confused as to what I'm doing here. Okay, so it only moves so far. Oh, it's because this is here. I see. God, there is so much shit that they won't allow you to do because you don't have the abilities or anything. It's really quite frustrating. It really is quite frustrating. It's like, listen, like, I don't understand why developers do this, where they want to force you to play how they want you to play. We've talked about this numerous times in games. Like, I don't want you to force me to play through the game. Like, in all honesty, it's the worst part of a game like this is the being forced to play how they want you to play until they allow you to then go off and explore to explore on your own. Like, just give me the fucking tools. Give me the tools that I need to be able to do these things, so I don't have to keep traveling back to the planet 5 million fucking times to do one little thing. Like, it's so aggravating. I just want to be able to get the tools so that I can play through, do the entire planet so that I don't have to come back. That's what I want to be able to do. And the devs are like, well, how about the way we make it is that you just come back to the planet 16 times, and every time you come back, you can do maybe one new thing, and then you got to leave, and then you can come back again, do one other thing, and then, you know, the only other way you're going to be able to do everything is once you've fully completed the game and you have everything, and then you can go back and do it. That's when you can do it. Yeah, it's really just annoying.
There's a way to remove it.
Like, I'm so sick and tired of coming across, you know, it's as if as if this whole map isn't big enough already to stuff it full of, like, this game to 100%. It would take you 100+ hours. There's no way, unless you were using guides. There's no way you could do this unless you were using guides. Like, to get every single thing. Like, it says in Harvest Ridge, which is specifically here, right? There are 18 seed pods, and like, you would have to literally go into a guide and go region by region to be able to figure out what you don't have. Just, it's a collectathon. It is a collectathon based game. Like, it's like, how long are we going to continue this trend of making games and doing the same dumb shit that every other dumbass developer has done, where we're just continuing to put in shitty things that nobody obviously wants. Like, everybody complained for years, like, we don't want escort missions. Stop making them. And so devs did. It's like, now it's like devs think, you know what the best thing we can do to pad our game because we can't deliver enough actual content is we have to make it so that you're going back and forth on like a fetch quest-a-thon to collect 50,000 different types of treasures. How about we put in 7 different currencies in the game? Like, couldn't we just have, like, the only thing good about this game that I have discovered so far is that the navigation, like the climbing and all of the navigating on walls and like all the climbing stuff is improved, and that's more fun. But everything else, I think, is just like with Horizon Forbidden West, has been a step back. They put in more shit to collect, which is not fun because everybody already knows that collectathons are boring because they take dozens upon dozens of hours to collect a bunch of shit that we don't give a fuck about. Half of which this is a currency. So I can't buy anything unless I go and do the collectathon that the developers are forcing me down to be able to unlock stuff. The combat has been fleshed out into all these stances that now that I've already found one is completely useless out of 5. It's just fucking, can't we just have improvements on the game? Like, why do devs think we need more? We don't need more. We don't need more. You don't need to cram as much useless shit into the game as possible. All you need to do is fucking refine what is already fucking there, and that's it. Just refine what you have, give us a new story, and that's that. We don't need bigger maps. We don't need more collectibles. You want to know what happened? You want to know the perfect example of what ruined that? Assassin's Creed. You know why everybody hates Assassin's Creed now? Because it's the same game, and it just gets bigger, and it's just more bullshit. When it was more refined and more, everything was tighter together, people enjoyed it. But now it's just become this 100-hour slog. And that's what a lot of games, like this game, for example, and Forbidden West have done, is they think that what people want in the sequel is just more. I don't want more. I want refinement. That's the point. You take what was shit about your first game and you refine it to make it better so that the sequel experience is greater in capacity. That's what Horizon Forbidden West failed to do, was it didn't expand upon it went back by getting rid of things that were good about it and adding in new shit that we didn't want or need in terms of gameplay, and it just made the entire game not as good. That's how I feel about this game thus far. The maps are bigger, there's more shit to collect, and it becomes more overwhelming. It's not as fun. And who knows how many planets there are. Who knows how many planets there are in this game? We've only come across 2, and we haven't even fully explored 1. So I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just sitting here pissed off because I'm so tired of not being able to go where I want to go. I mean, I'll sit here and I'll just rant on a tangent because, like I said, I'm finding that, like, the story thus far has not really been that great. And not only has the story not been that great, but it's just added, like, first of all, let me show you an example. Since we're gonna end this part here in a few minutes, I'm just gonna finish this by ranting. So if you don't want to listen to actual constructive criticism, then by all means don't feel the need to. But I'm gonna go through and show you everything in this that's useless. So first of all, customization. I like the idea of changing the jacket, the shirt, and the pants. Although, we technically don't need the shirt. The shirt, I think, is kind of useless. Just do the jacket and the pants. We don't need this. Get rid of this. We don't need stupid, dumb-looking mustaches. We don't need these shitty police officer, these cop mustaches. We don't need beards. We don't need any of this. Cal is a kid. Okay, he's not a 50-year-old grizzled old man. Okay, so we don't need this dumb beard and we don't need this dumb haircut shit either. Because half of these haircuts, like for example, this one, I mean, some of them look okay, but like this looks. I'm not Tony Soprano. Okay, I don't need that shit. But like, in all honesty, that one and this one are just fine. We don't need all these haircuts, okay? We don't need the beards. Get rid of that shit. Get rid of this. If you're going to make a third game, developers, get rid of this. Get rid of the shit. Get rid of these. Crap. Keep these, and instead of having me try to find something to unlock the colors for them, just when I unlock it, allow me to go through the colors. Just allow me to have the colors automatically. Don't make me find the colors, okay? We don't need that. Just put the colors there because that's just other useless shit we don't need. See, I can't do the colors for the hunter one because I haven't found a second chest in which those colors are in. We don't need that. We don't need all that bullshit. Just unlock it, have the colors, that's it. That's all we need. Same thing with the shirts and the pants. Okay? That's all we need for that. Get rid of all this. We don't need all these stances. First of all, the dual wield stance, in all honesty, if you're going to do stances, here's what you should do. Don't have a power, speed, range, and defense thing. Make it so that when you're playing in one of these stances, that you are as powerful in one stance as you are in the other. Just make it where instead of having different power and speed and range of defense, make the power, speed, range, and defense all the same, and make it where you have different abilities so that when you switch to a stance, you have different abilities that you're able to do. So, for example, with a dual wield, you would be able to throw 2 lightsabers at once, and it would be able to kill 2 different enemies. You would be able to have different abilities where you could kill multiple people at once with the dual wield. The dual wield would allow you to have multi-enemy kills. With the blaster, with the blaster stance, just kind of like what we have here, you'd be able to use the blaster to shoot enemies from afar and then hit somebody from up close. Your double-bladed, right, is going to just be your like furious attack, right, where you're going all in and you have like flurries and these like crazy combos. And then your single is just kind of your regular kind of stance that you have. And instead of only allowing you to equip 2, have all of your stances in the D-pad or whatever, and you could just switch to all of your stances. Okay? We don't need to just equip 1 and 2. If you're going to put 4 or 5 stances into a game, equipping 2 makes it so that nobody wants to switch between the stances, because this one is already useless. It doesn't have good range. It has good power and speed, but its defense is shit and its range is shit and it feels slow. This is cool. Its range is not that good, and its power is not as good as this, which its power should be greater than this. Because a double-bladed lightsaber is easily more powerful than just dual-wielding lightsabers. Okay. Also, this should have no less power than the single, because you're using the single lightsaber. There's no difference. Okay? This should be probably one of the best stances with an equal power to your single or to your dual wield, but with the blaster capability of the range, the speed, and the defense. So this should probably be the best stance that we have. This one is currently the worst. This one, I would say, is a tie with the single, and then this one is easily the best. So if you're going to keep stances, don't have it where we're equipping just two. Have it so that we can swap between all of them whenever we want, and make them all equally powerful. Just allowing you to have new abilities, like having new abilities for them rather than, having to upgrade them, having to swap between them because you don't want to use one because it's not as good in terms of a stance. Also, these perks, get rid of this shit. We don't need this fucking crap either. This shit is fucking useless. You're going to put in 50, you're going to put in like 25 perks, and I can only equip fucking like 2 of them currently. Like, how many perks are we going to be able to equip in total? Like, in reality, this one cost 4. I can't even use it. So, get rid of that shit too. Okay, get rid of all that. Databank. First of all, when I read a data bank, don't make me, like, when I go back to the main, don't make me go over again. Start it on what I've selected. It's really not that difficult. And the tactical guide, we don't even need this because we have the databank. The databank is there for a reason. Okay? Make it all one. These two can be in one thing. All right? Plain and simple. Also, the rumors thing, that's cool. I guess they're side quests, but just make them side quests. Okay? Bounties, this is cool. Well, it's cool for now. We'll see how much to improve. Another thing, get rid of all this. Okay? Get rid of these. This is a currency. This is a currency. This is a currency. That's obviously a currency. Okay, we don't need 4 other currencies. Okay? Get rid of this around and collect 100 of these, or 60 of these, or 50 of these, I don't want to have to do that. Or 145 seed pods. Come on. Get rid of all this shit. We don't need it. Okay? Also, while we're on the subject, we don't need all this. We don't need maps this big. Like, a map this big, the one in here in the middle, is big enough. Okay? Refine your maps. Don't make them bigger, because bigger is not better. Bigger is actually worse, if anything. Bigger makes everything more convoluted and less fun, because I have so much shit, so many places I have to explore, that, still, there's doors here that are locked. Okay? And on top of that, not only have we not explored all of these areas yet, because there's all of this we still have yet to do, and all of this still yet to do, there's shit underground as well. Okay? So there's all this shit underground, okay, as well. Refine it. Same thing with this. I don't know how many planets are in this game, but we don't need more than like 5 or 6, especially if you're going to make huge ass maps. Refine it. Also, can we also agree? And I know that there are some people that like this, and you're not part of this conversation. We all agree to get rid of photo mode. Photo mode is just a waste of time. Nobody gives a shit. The average person does not give a fuck about photo mode, so stop with the fucking photo mode. This thing This is dumb. This is stupid. Nobody gives a shit. This is part of the Instagram food culture. What, like, let's take a picture of our food. It's the same thing. I find photo mode to be one of the most incessant, stupid things about any game ever made. It's completely and utterly fucking useless. Get rid of photo mode. It just takes up developer time. It's not needed. Okay? So plain and simple. Those are my notes. We're going to end it here. Constructive criticism. I'm sick and... Oh, and of course, the last thing, as I've mentioned, give me the gear to be able to explore things if you're going to put them there for me to explore. Don't make it so that I can't come back to it until 50 hours into the game. We all know that's dumb. We all know it's stupid. We all know that nobody gives a shit to remember. So just...
I need to clear my mind.
Give us the gear to explore it when we start seeing it. Like, when we were back at the temple and there's all the solidified dust, they should have given us something to break that so that we then had the ability going forward to be able to break those. But I still can't. Okay? I've complained about this in probably every game that I've ever played. That they don't give you the gear to explore something right away. Fucking useless. And it's absolutely unnecessary to not give you the stuff you need to explore. That's going to do it for this part. I'm really glad to be stepping away from this game for the next couple of days because I honestly need a break from this shit. I just cannot stand it. So that is going to be it. I'll see you all in the next one, whenever that is. Goodbye.